world.
Yeah. Well, at least now I have an excuse why I can't get a haircut. I remember back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, the Cold War, everybody thought Russia and America were going to nuke each other and the world was going to just get completely wiped out with nuclear war. Everybody was building these bomb shelters in their backyard, digging a little hole, having a little underground room. And the idea was, if the world was going to start a nuclear war, you go into these little bomb shelters and you sit down there with your 2-month supply of canned peas and asparagus and read some books. The world wipes itself out. All of humanity and civilization is nuked. And then after 2 months, you come back out of your little shelter and what? What? The world's radioactive for the next 10,000 years. Everything's wiped out. What are you thinking? It's the same thing with this lockdown. It's like, okay, what are people thinking? What is this really supposed to do to help? I'm telling you, if you say no to people, this is human nature. If you say no to people and you hold them back, the minute you open the gates, it's like a racehorse. You bolt out of there and everybody's running around and mingling because the more you hold something in the back, the more it's going to break out and do crazy, be twice as intense as before. All it takes is one person. That's it. Just one person who has it and then meets 10 people and then they infect 10 people who then infect 10 people who then infect 10 people. Within half a year to a year, I've said this before, everybody on the planet who mingles with other people and comes in contact with other humans is going to have exposure to coronavirus. Now, does that mean you're going to get sick? No, it doesn't. Fox News just did a study. They went into Massachusetts, a town, and they just started testing people and they found that over a third of the people they tested had this and didn't even know it. They weren't even sick or anything. Everybody was shocked. I'm not shocked because I've been saying this all along. Most people out there already have HPV, they already have herpes, they already have E. coli and salmonella and all this stuff in their body, but their immune system is taking care of it. You can handle it. If you have a strong immune system, just like those people in China. Remember I said the scientists went into China and found that all these bats had coronavirus and that people were partying in the bat caves, and so they went down to the local towns and tested all the people who were near the bat caves and found that most people had it. They all had coronavirus, but they were fine. They weren't sick. So yeah, the news is making this really big deal out of this thing. Yeah, unhealthy people it doesn't take much to make unhealthy people sick. And and people who are right on the edge, they're going to fall off. I mean, it doesn't even take coronavirus. It could take anything could come in. 2.5 million people die of pneumonia every year because they're right on the edge of falling off. I mean, it doesn't take much to knock off unhealthy people. So the point is, be healthy. Your immune system is there to protect you. It's your soldiers. They fight for you. Their job. You've got several immune systems. I'm not going to get into the technicalities of it. The point is, your body can handle a lot. And that's what it's there for. And most people are going to be fine. But unfortunately, most people are not healthy. So what have people been doing the last 2 months? They've been staying at home, eating all this crap, this comfort food, this crackers and cookies and bread and the dry goods stuff that's in the cupboards that is just so not, it shouldn't even be considered food. Cereal and cookies and it's not even food. And so what are people doing? They're getting unhealthier. They're unhealthier now than they were 2 months ago. And it's going to be the same thing as I remember I made the video in January, the first week of January, before the corona thing ever came out. I said, now that you're sick, right? Because every year it's the same thing. Between Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, everybody meets the family. They have comfort food. They have this warm, cooked, baked food, all with flour and wheat and sugar and dairy and cheese and everything. And then come the middle of January, everybody's sick. It's predictable. Well, the same thing with this. Everybody's been staying at home with the family, having their comfort food, just like Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. And now they're not eating healthy, and they're run down. They haven't been probably exercising. They haven't been doing anything that I've been saying. And now they get exposed to something and they wonder, oh, I'm a victim. It's a shock or a surprise or something. It's so predictable. It's silly. Yes, there's going to be a second wave, and there's going to be hitting hard because everybody's going to be shocked by it. And then there's going to be a third wave and a fourth wave. But like I said, everybody's already got pneumonia exposure to it. They've already got the flu. They've already got measles and mumps and chicken pox and all that. And, people are exposed. I remember back in the 80s, the AIDS scare, HIV, AIDS. I was ready to make this drive from Florida across the country, big trek, all the national parks to California, where I was going to start working in Hollywood. And that was the big AIDS thing. It was like everybody thought AIDS was going to kill the world. It was like it was going to wipe out everybody. It was like forget nuclear war. AIDS is going to kill everybody. And everybody said, Marcus, don't go on this trip. You're going to be stopping at all these gas stations and rest stops where there's AIDS on the toilet seat and everything. And I'm like, I wasn't afraid. For some reason, something just said, do it. Go enjoy your life. Go out there and see the national parks and enjoy yourself and have a great time. That's what life is for. I never got AIDS. Maybe I did, but I don't know because I fought it off. The point is that you're exposed to stuff all the time. You don't even know what you have. If you were tested right now for everything that's known to man, you'd probably be shocked what you're carrying around in your body right now. But the thing is, the immune system's fighting it off. And, it's these people that this is funny, like when people get cancer let's start with fasting people that fast. They abstain from all the bad stuff. They stop eating the bread and the sugar and the dairy and the cheese and the cookies and the crackers and the cereal and all that stuff. And they do nothing but water or green juices, and they get healthy. And they go, wow, they feel great. They feel on top of the world. They lose weight. They look great. They got energy. And I see this happening all the time. People that just eat healthy, or they just basically eat healthy, and then after a while, a month or two, they feel invincible, and so they have to celebrate. And then they go have junk. They go have pizza. They go have something really bad, and then it hits them. Well, that's what's going to happen to everybody in the next few weeks or month when they open the gates and people are back out in society. It's just like that. You're going to be hit pretty hard if you're not healthy, and you got to control yourself. And really, that's what it comes down to, is you have to really be in control of your choices of what you put in your mouth, what you eat, drink, smoke, the negative people in your life, get rid of them, the stress that's killing you, sleeping properly, getting enough sun, all that stuff that I've been saying all these years. That's what keeps you healthy. That's why I have my website, The Healthy Life, because it's all about being healthy. And most people, they go, yeah, I know about it. I'm healthy. And then they get exposed to whatever the virus of the year is, and then they get knocked out, and they think they're a victim, it was something that shouldn't have happened to them. Anyway, I'm not saying anything new here, am I? I mean, you've already heard this like a million times, and I'm getting tired of saying it. You're getting tired of hearing it. But then, it happens. The second wave, the government freaks out, the people freak out, the news has a field day with it, and then the third wave, and then after a year or two, this becomes old news. Nobody wants to even deal with it. And then more people are going to get sick and die, but that's just life, The sick of the herd fall off. The lions pick them off. The strong and the healthy keep going. So be one of the strong, healthy ones. Make the right choices in life. Change your life. Stop with the garbage and be healthy. It's that simple. It really is. Really, I know it's not easy because food is one of the most addictive substances on the planet. Is sugar and cheese and bread. Those are probably the three big ones. Try to stop a woman from eating bread and cheese. Try to stop a man from drinking alcohol and meat. But it is what it is. I mean, it's just human nature to see what we can get away with and be always dancing right on the edge of that. And then think that, the airplane's crashing, you're going to hop off the airplane at the last second before it hits. It doesn't work that way. Well, anyway, we need to get back into the world, start enjoying life, but we should do it in a healthy way. We should make healthy choices. We should go out there in the world and mingle again, but we should be healthy first. Think that's going to happen? Yeah. Anyway, such is life. I do what I can. Some people listen. Most people won't. But the few that do, yay! Congratulations. You'll be around a lot longer, probably. The rest of you, try your best. Okay, that's it. That's my little thing for today. Nothing new. There is nothing to see here. Please disperse. Okay, bye. Get a haircut. Yeah.
Now people have an excuse to do nothing. It's genius. So American.